Good morning. Hey, good morning, Sonia. Good morning, Sandra. What y'all ladies up to this beautiful Saturday morning? Thank you, Sonia. Good morning, Rita. Rita, you catching up on our live from last night, girl? Ah, yeah, yeah. That live was lit. It's a whole lot going on, baby. Whole lot going on. Oh, you got your grandkids today? How many grandkids do you have, Sandra? If you like my mom, all the grandkids are older now. But my mom, she was that grandmother that she liked to get them, keep them for a hot minute, spoil them, and send them back. And she was only getting them. Well, not only get them. If I had to work or school or something like that, yeah. Oh wow, you have 10. Wow. Okay. Sonya says she's at home. Oh, they going to ATL? You got the house to yourself, huh? They go to ATL a lot. Your grandson and Delir gone? Hey, Binky Bink, thank you. 10 grandchildren. My God. I think my mom have a total of 10 too, but um she has two biological, but of course, we don't do all of that. They hers. That's all they knew, actually. But I'm an only child, so I'm my mom's only and my dad's only. Good morning, Mary Concert. Yeah. Y'all, we gotta pray for our sisters. We've been some of our sisters been going through a lot. I just seen that vet is in the hospital. The devil is busy trying to attack our bodies and stuff. So definitely Lavette is still dealing with her illness as well. So definitely pray for our sisters, Lavette, look, love vet and vet. Um as well as keep Sonya C in prayer, keep Kim C in prayer. Amora, she's still recovering as well. So I'm just like, man, every time it's something else going on, but that comes with age, so it's inevitable. But definitely say a prayer for 'em. And whoever else I may be missing. And then today is Alexis Memorial. I don't know if it's I don't know what all the details, if it's the actual funeral, memorial, or what, but definitely be thinking about the Graham family today and keep them in your prayers because today is going to be rough. We all have lost a family member before, so we know there's a lot of anxiety leading up to that date. But after that, that's when the healing begins. So just pray for them as well. Sonia C said, yes, they go with my sister from South Carolina, grandson and great. Oh, okay. Okay. That's right. I forgot your sister lives in South Carolina. The Lyra might be trying to move to the ATL. She love it over there, huh? Good morning, Kaibo. Oh, Lolita. Oh, hey, Lolita. I didn't see you. Hey, how you doing this morning? I was just telling them to, pray for our sisters because the devil is busy trying to attack our bodies and stuff like that. And mm-mm, we got people to be here for. So, hey, tender teaser, definitely go get y'all checkups. If something hurting, please go look at it. Go get it looked at. If it don't feel quite right, because we know our bodies better than anybody else know 'em. So we know when something is a little bit off, but don't ignore that. Definitely go get that stuff checked out. Good morning, Tawana. Sandra said, yes, it's a lot going on. We all got to stay prayed up. Yes, ma'am. Sonia said, prayer for the Graham family for comfort and understanding and comfort during this time. Yes, yes. And nothing but healing. And pray for those babies because that's who, we as adults, we'll be fine. It's those children that I'm always thinking about. I'm thinking about children first, no matter what. 'Cause they may not fully understand, and I know the youngest is 12, and that's hard. So, no, Lolita, I see you all the time in the Morris chat. Mm-mm, I see you. Actually, somebody said the other day that they didn't see you. I think that was Jay Lou said that she never see you. But yeah, I always see you. It's just, girl, sometimes well, most of the time when I'm more alive, I be cooking, chopping it up seasonings. I don't be paying attention. I'll come back and I never scroll up. I need to start scrolling up to see who may have spoken, but I promise you it's not done intentionally. It's not done intentionally at all. I just be rolling, always doing something. My daughter just told me I'm actually out and about right now. We had to get her hair done, and she didn't want to do it herself. She wanted a sew in for school that starts on Thursday. So the girl that normally does her hair was all booked up because we waited to the last minute to schedule the appointment. And it's the same girl that does my locks. So normally I'm like, oh, we'll get you in over there. Well, didn't happen this time. So I looked on Instagram and I noticed that this girl, actually the girl who started my locks 5 years ago, she was the original person that's did my locks and started them off. She's in town. She's in Houston this weekend, and she doesn't even live here. She lives in Baton Rouge, but she's in Houston um, just to do hair because she has clients out here, the ones that have moved to Houston. So she just rented out a little spot, and just so happened I was able to get her in there. So only thing I had to drive a whole hour to even get out here. So I'm on the north side of Houston, up here by Bush Airport. I don't know if anybody's ever flown into Bush, but yeah, that's where I'm at. And while she's getting her hair done, I said I'm just gonna run to some of the Ross and Burlingtons and Marshalls because I'm still looking for little stuff here and there. And so yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. You said, wait, Sonya, what you said? I tapped out. You just oh, that's right. You wasn't in the live last night, huh? Well, you started off, but yeah, it was late. Look, I was up, y'all. I was up. I hung out all night, but so I ain't gonna say I didn't doze off a couple of times. Y'all know that's way past my bedtime. That's why I'm struggling right now. Hey, Sean. Hey, Glenn. Oh, this Ross a little junky. Y'all always like to come look at the shoes at Ross first. I don't know why, but you can find some really cute tennis shoes here. Of course, in Texas, you find a lot of boots, cowboy boots. So I find a good pair of those to keep for the rodeo. But Sandra said, and if I didn't say good morning, I'm sorry if I missed anybody. Trying to scroll up. Good morning, Sean W. I think I said good morning to you. Sandra said, I lost my mom when I was 13. It's a really hard thing to deal with. Yes, Sandra. Yes, I lost my dad at 14, but it's different. I'm not gonna say it's different with mom and dad, but I couldn't imagine my mom, you know. So I was close to my dad, but I just could not imagine my mom that young. I'll definitely pray for those babies. Lolita said, Sonya, I had to go back and hold up. I had to go back and finish it because I kept dozing out. Hey, I be tired. My daughter's getting ready to go back to college. I truly enjoyed her for the summer. Oh, Rita. Do you still well, what year is she in, first of all? And do you still cry when she leaves? I'll never forget when I brought my son to Howard. I cried, y'all, like a baby. It felt like a piece of me was gone. It was really weird. Like it almost felt like a death. And my aunt, I was in the bed for a week. I was just like in the fetal position for a week. But it just felt, and I know he was still there, but I guess he he was 17, so I was scared, with that because he was so young. And but he did just fine. He ended up coming back home because he was like, Mom, that school is not all that it's, cooked up to be. The dorms were raggedy and they had all kind of issues go on at Howard. But he just said it was not worth it for as far as money wise. So he wanted to come back. But I cried like a baby. And my aunt had a talk with me. She said, Girl, and my aunt had lost my cousin. He was killed on Thanksgiving Day about 4 years ago. And she said, If you don't get yourself together, your son is still here. So she had that little pep talk with me. And I was like, You know what? You're right. But I got accustomed to him not being walking through the door, and stuff like that. But oh, that was a hard adjustment. Hard adjustment. We be wanting them to go, but then we don't want them to go. I think we all tap out. Yes. Good morning, Shanta. Glenn said, I heard some of the last night foolery, and I can say that I'm not surprised about what I heard. Glenn, yes. It, it don't even surprise you, and that's a shame, but it makes sense. Good morning, Black Beauty. Good morning, this is a new me. Good morning, Cutesy. Yes. Y'all definitely, I know it was super late. We had over 300 some people in there most of the night, but yeah, y'all definitely go back and check out late last night's live with the more Ashley and myself. And woo, the things you learn about people, baby. People come out here on this internet and they be a whole different person. But you get to talking to people that is from the area and you find out a whole lot about people that you did not know. And my God, today. Rita said, my daughter, oh, I read that one. Good morning, good morning. I got to go back to their live and finish it. Vinky said, I sure did, Sonya. My man took my earbud out. Oh, Vinky, I normally have to take my husband earbud out every damn night and the phone out of his hand. He'd be knocked out. But he always listening to podcasts and stuff. So Rita said she's a sophomore, and I think I'm a little stronger now, but I cried for a week when she left. Yeah, we'd be so sad. But I had to keep telling myself, this is what you trained him for. This is what you wanted. This is why he's doing what he's supposed to do. This is a good thing. And yeah, but Oh Lord, when they get older, you have all kind of worries that you didn't have when when they were under your wing. So, hey, good morning, Core. All you could do is trust that everything that you poured into them is gonna come out of them. So, and they're gonna make good decisions. Good morning, Milan. Um, Hold on, y'all. This thing is jumping all over the place. Glenn said, Candy, when my son went to college in state, in hell, I cried hard. Then a year later, he moved to Atlanta to go to culinary school, and I really cried. That's how I got Bailey 2 years later. Oh, okay. Wow. Sonya said, Yes, Lord, I cried for 2 months. My son went to college in Lima, Ohio. I have never heard of a Lima, Ohio. My apostle called me and told me to get up and stop crying. QC say, shoot, I was pushing my kids out the house. Now you know QC. QC said, bye. And some people are like that too. They be like, there you go. And don't have a worry in the world. But that's another thing, while we talking about prayer, we got these kids going back to school. These kids face a lot of things. So definitely be praying for our children that's going back to school. They go through a lot on those campuses. Pray for these children mental health because it is real out here. We don't know what they're gonna face day by day. And as well as for the parents, because I know J. Lou's son is getting ready to go back. So that's gonna be hard on her, because a lot of these kids getting ready to leave the nest and head back to do what we trained them to do. But Glenn said it definitely makes sense. Yes. Good morning, Pokey. Pokey, you was up with us last night, girl. And if I didn't say good morning, y'all, hopefully my mods is has helped me out. Good morning, Cotton Pink. I told y'all that hoe was on Papa. Pokey, everything, girl. When you say something, we might as well take it to the bank, baby. Take it to the bank and go get an empty bank bag while we there. Because you called out the fish, you called out Janky, you didn't called out these people. And we go way back on the back end. And you knew it. You knew it. This is a cute Kate Spade belt, but it is not my size. Yes, ma'am. You be knowing, baby. Lolita said some of that stuff. I had heard it before. Wow, Lolita. Well, I know that she was exposed before. Wasn't it even before Mika? So yeah, a lot of that stuff I know, it had come out before. But as well, that's why yesterday, y'all, um, Fishy decides to call my name. I don't know why they just don't stay out of a Morse chat. Like what I type in a chat, that's my business. That's my freedom of speech. And it's almost like they see whatever I type and lose their mind and want to go, holler about it. But I was simply repeating what's been known. Those charges have been exposed by the other side when she was over here. Like everybody know about them little funky ass prostitution charges. We don't care. You did what you had to do. Hey, so you just, I don't know, got caught doing it, I guess. I don't know. But hey, the same ones that's, sleeping with men for money, they doing the same thing. So don't feel bad. It's just there. I call it modern day prostitution, is actually what I call it. Because if you with a man for money, that's what you're doing. But anyway, but yeah, don't be mad at me. It's be mad at Clark County or whatever, Las Vegas courthouse. So I don't know what to tell you. Pocus said all that craziness she is on this internet doing. Yes. That was a good live last night. I was like, wow. Lolita, Sonia said Lolita, I heard a lot of it before too. Um, Rita said, I want all my kids back at home. Yeah. My granddaughter leaving next week. She going to LSU. Oh, Sandra. If so, um, I'm from Baton Rouge. So if you need anything, my family is one step away. If we need to reach out and or whatever, but hit me up. My family is right there. My kids' dad family still live in South Baton Rouge. So I got contacts if you need, anything. Just let me know. And that's where my daughter's going next year too, Sandra. She wants to go back home to go to LSU. We're gonna see though, because I got a feeling she gonna change her mind because all her friends are in Houston. I low key never wanted my Ford to leave. Yeah, I understand that. This a new me. QC said, but my boys know that I'm here if they need me. Yeah. Yes, we must pray. It's hard to let them go. My son stays walking distance from me, and I love it, which means more time with my grandson. Binky Bink, we know you, baby. You are a grandmother, baby. You are a grandmother for real, for real. You have your baby and spoilers but rotten. Rita said, I fell asleep watching Pokey Live. I woke up at 7, like, dang, Amore was live. Yes, ma'am. They decided to do a late night live. We were like, you know what? Let's go. Rita, we left my live and went to Amore's live. Black Beauty said, my daughter's in her sophomore at college, her sophomore year, and my son is a senior in high school. Okay, I'm trying to keep it together right now. Yeah. Black Beauty, it gets hard because I have the same. My daughter is a senior in high school and my son is a junior in college. He just crossed over to a junior. He took summer classes. So I feel you. Lolita said, yep. And even Fishy had exposed some of that stuff when her and TT was into it. And Kevin T had already said some of those things too. Yes, Lolita, you know what you're talking about. You are absolutely right. And Kevin, that's what Todd's ex brother in law. You are absolutely right. But see, no lie, I am I didn't watch other people like that. I only watched Amore. So I didn't know, like I never went to other people's page. I had never watched an Amber live. The only live I watched of Amber was when Bree was up there that time. But other than that, so it's a lot of things that I missed because I ain't rock with them people like that. But I see we missed out on a whole lot. But Binky Bink said Fishy knows that those charges are public record. Binky, exactly. And but what were we doing? I think at the time we were talking about. She was saying Brianna didn't have nothing, so we were naming things of the difference between the two of them. Yeah, I was being honest. Brie don't have none of them records. But anyway, I ain't got no beef with Fishy Fee. Unfortunately, sorry y'all, it's loud in here. Unfortunately, I've seen this type of behavior, et cetera, on the streets. So, Glenn, you kind of knew it already as well, right? Because I know coke users have certain patterns, certain things that they do. So, look, I could tell you, baby, it was not a surprise. I had heard that part before already, though. Fishy wanna be you is so senseless to keep up crap to where it's just a total embarrassment, really. Oh, I know. Didn't Fisher tell Kevin that she sold a lot of K- who just said that? Rita. But I be wondering, do she forget when she be telling people this type of stuff? Do you think they forget? Just like she said what her birthday is and what her passport say. Baby, I only seen you post your driver's license on that live with Kevin when you told him you sold a bunch of stuff. And it said April 1970. I ain't dig up nothing on you because I don't care about you. Baby, I just know what you told us and what you showed us. So which one is it? Because you say so many different things. And we be confused, baby. We don't know what's the lie, what's the truth. I remember that lady named Cece with the gold teeth exposing her powder addiction years ago on Facebook. I too have heard a lot of that other stuff before. Is it Cece or Gigi on this new me with the gold teeth? Which one was it? I didn't realize that. Yes, indeed. Good morning, Miss Fee. Miss Fee, you ain't been live in a while. What's going on? Good morning, Margot. I hope all is well. Binky Bink said, Glenn, I know you saw it all. Glenn said, my son was working two jobs and I didn't hear from him. My college friends live in ATL, and I sent my 6'8" ex-boyfriend to my son's apartment. He was sleeping in between jobs. I don't blame you, Glenn. I would have did a wellness check on him, you know, and I know you know about that. I would have been like, knock, knock, police, go check on. I need to do a wellness check. You know, the police, they'll do it. They do wellness checks all the time. And I know you know, Glenn. Yeah, Todd's stepson. Right, right. Yep. Um, let's see. Pokey said they need to be quiet on the creek. Baby, it don't sound like her business quiet on the creek. It sounds like her business is out there, baby, for the world to know. That's not good. That's why. It just makes so much sense now. That's why I go back and visit my mother, and my mother live in a whole different state. My mother live in the country, but you know, it's a my parents' home is on an acre and a half, so you got huge, you know, it's what maybe 30 houses back there, but I can walk around that neighborhood with no problem. But baby, the way them people that was on that phone was discussing her, I wouldn't go back home either. They hate that girl. It's bad. Glenn said, Candy, I talked to Pokey, but we just kept our conversation about these folks' behavior. Me and Pokey both been calling out folks on this internet. We have our own conversation, right? Well, I know y'all both from Memphis, so y'all know, look, there's certain things. And see, people realize, you know, with us, Glenn, being in law enforcement, we see behaviors because that's the kind of people that, with me, that I was supervising. I could tell you a meth head from a crackhead from a weed head. I love my weed heads because all they want to do is chill and sleep. But them other ones, they can't sit down. They on the move, baby. They be jigging in their seats. Nikki Dink said, I'm sure she forgets because she lies so much. You can remember the truth, but will forget the lies. Whew. Yes, Dink. That is absolutely true. That's why just tell the truth. I ain't got time for all that lying because I ain't got time to remember what I said. Tell the truth. You ain't got to practice it. You ain't got to forget. Miss B said, Ken, I'm done with the mess. They can have it. Hey, Miss B, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Good. Well, definitely, you know, I hope you come back out with, you know, whatever content. You got some content in your hood, baby, in Chicago. So I'll definitely be in support. Y'all, I want to show y'all right quick. Hold on one second. Let me change my camera. So I don't know if I told y'all like the Ross here, all of the different purses and stuff they be having, but they have like Dooney and Burks here, and they be really, really inexpensive, but nice bags. This one is $79.99, originally $188 a Dooney. I think it's 188. It's a crossbody though, but they got all kind of. Look at this one, another Dooney, 159.99, regular $237. Like they always have cute little bags here. Let me see if I can find you just gotta I mean they have a lot of purses here, but I normally come and look, even Ted Baker, if y'all know about Ted Baker, Ted Baker purses here. I mean, they have them mixed in with the little, you know, Calvin Kleins and stuff like that. Um, Michael Kors. They have nice, really nice bags. This is a huge Michael Kors right here. Really nice bags here that you can get cheap. So when I do come and get me a bag, most of the time I come get me a cross. I like crossbody. Here's another Dooney. Let's see how much this one is. $251. They want 149 for it. So and then they have the belts as well, like, you know, different kind of Kate Spade. I just seen a Kate Spade purse over here as well. But our Ross out here have a whole lot going on. Um, Black Beauty said it was CC the spill. Oh, okay. CC the spill or something like that. See, I don't even know who that person is. So that's another person that then came out here and said she tooted her nose. Lord Jesus. Hey Cheryl, how you doing today? Ladies that's just joining. Hey Nilly. I was just telling them to make sure we pray for our sisters. Baby, the devil been trying to attack a lot of our loud talkers' bodies, y'all. So that Marvet is in the hospital right now. And I know Lavette, continually keep her in your prayers too, because she's dealing with some illnesses as well. But um, oh, thank you, Lolita. I'm monotone, Lolita. I sound like this all the time. Rita said, I understand, especially when death is happening. Your tribute to Alexis. Yes. Oh, Miss Fee, I loved it. And the songs that you had on your tribute was two songs that I love. So yes, that I really enjoyed it. And see, Miss Fee, that tells me right there, like you have a soul. Because if Alexis' death didn't touch you, like, even though I didn't know Alexis like that, but still, we're human. And if that didn't touch you and make you feel some type of way, I mean, I don't know. The people that didn't even, or spoke those horrible things about her, I worry about them. I don't think they living. Good morning, Perfectly Imperfect. Good morning, Angie. A wellness check was going to be his size 15. Kicking in the door. No, I'm just kidding. I was gonna call the police. Yeah. I don't blame you, Glenn. We do what we have to do. It's 48 people watching, 26 like, oh, thank you, Binky Bing. Pokey said, I knew you were out shopping. Yeah, waiting on my daughter to finish her hair. Um, so I said, hey, what the hell? I might as well come out here and see what Ross have. I like Ross pictures, some of the pictures that they have. Um, I'm looking at this one here and I'm like, do I want to put that in my living room though? It don't quite flow with it though. I don't know. But yeah, some of their pictures are very nice. And then I just started going to Burlington to look at their home. I didn't even know they had like the home goods and stuff that they have in theirs. And I've been finding a lot of things. Oh, okay. Yeah, CC the real spill. Yes, how much is that Ted Baker? Pokey, I don't know. I'm gonna go back and look at the price for that Ted Baker for you. Yes, you are right. I look at them bags a lot at Ross. Very beautiful. Sean, we have Ross like on every corner here. I promise you, every 5 minutes there's a Ross. It is crazy. And they would put them right down the street from the next one. But and all of them be kind of different though, because I have a couple of them that I really like to go to, like the one in Pearland, and it has way more. And so yeah, that's one of my things to do. Now I don't the clothes I can't get down with. Like I ain't got time to go through all that stuff. But when it comes to like their um home stuff, like the little pictures I can put up in my office, stuff like that. I like that. Like I'm looking at one right now and I think I'm gonna go ahead and get it. I am gonna get it because I need it for my office. I actually only need two of the pictures, but it comes with three. I'm still trying to decorate. Um, yeah, Lolita. I like them crossbodies because I could throw it across my chest, and it's safer. If anybody tried to snatch it, it ain't going nowhere. So I think that's why I like crossbodies too. Candy, I hate Ross. The only areas I will go in whenever I go is the purses, underwear, and pots and pants for work, nightwear, and decor. Yes, I don't go. Look, I skip clean over the clothes. I can't do it. It's just too much for me. I only have one MK, and it's the leather rehearse reversal. I'm not a fan. It took me over 10 years to even wear it. I love doing it in Burke and Coach leather. LV being doing vinyl. Yes, you're right, Nearly. It is vinyl. Um, I love shopping there. They have some good deals at a reasonable price. Yes. Glenn said, let's pray for Amber, her family. Yes, as they prepare to lay her sister to rest today. Nearly, Coach bags are the best. The leather is better than LV and Gucci. Oh, wow. Good morning, Audrey, that does hair. Oh, good morning, Nisi. Praying for the Graham family on today. Um, Sonia said, I love Ross pictures. We got I remember you said y'all got stuff from Ross, Marshalls in Burlington. Beautiful pictures. Yeah. Good morning, slow bus rider. And said, I'm going to get my decorations for my RV. I'm still shopping for it from. Oh, okay. Now, what kind of decorations you gonna put up, Glenn? Is there? Oh, I'm thinking about that. Can you put stuff on like the walls in the RV? How you gonna decorate it? That's interesting. I never thought about decorating an RV. Sound like it's some fun though. I love Burlington kids clothes and home decor. Oh, in Monroe. Yeah. I don't go to Monroe. Oh, that's country, Sandra. Yeah, I love the Ross here. Now back in Louisiana, our Ross didn't have nothing, and we only had like two of them. But Houston, we probably got 30 Ross or 40 Ross in the Houston area alone. Binky Bing said, I absolutely can't go through those clothes. I'm an online shopper. You're right. Um, we don't have a Ross in Massachusetts. We have Burlington, TJ Maxx, and Marshalls. Oh, okay. Black Beauty said, praying for my Loud Talker family as well as other families that are going through it right now, praying for the Graham family. Yes, thank you, Black Beauty. Oh, okay. Glenn, I want to see that. You know what I use to help me decorate? ChatGPT. I don't know if I told y'all that. I took a picture of the area, the kitchen, the living room, whatever, and told ChatGPT what I wanted. And they produced a picture for me and even told me where I can purchase the items from. So ChatGPT is a beast. If you know the prompts, it can do pretty much whatever you want it to do. Yeah, Sandra. I've been to Monroe a few times, and oh, yeah, girl, it's just too country up there for me. Country is an understatement for Monroe. Oh man, it is an understatement. But I'm not gonna. I like country. I don't want to live in a city. Um, but I don't want to live. I gotta live close to a grocery store like a HEB or Walmart. I need to be within 10 minutes of it. So if I gotta drive an hour to get to the local Walmart, that's gonna be a problem for me. Does your state have Kirklands? They have beautiful home decor. So yes, we do. But the Kirklands in that's closest to the biggest city where I live near Pearland, and they closed it down. I'm like, why would they close the Kirklands down? So now I got to see if I can find another one. I have some decor that I just gave away, and it was all from Kirkland's. I like their stuff too. Glenn said, I'm still shopping for the perfect RV for me. A lot of my friends are telling me not to sleep on a used RV as well. And ChatGPT has helped me with pricing and things. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, I guess if you can find a used RV with low mileage, Glenn, and the price is not that bad, I say go for it. I say go for it. I'm really looking at this picture, y'all, and see if I want it. Hmm. I don't know how it's gonna look though. Let me see if I can turn this on. This is the picture. It's actually two pictures just like this. And I love the size, but I don't know. If I'm second guessing it like this, I probably shouldn't get it. It's only 74.99 too. Hmm. I'm just wondering if because it's like a tan color and that's not really my theme. It's gray. Let me see. 1 second, y'all. It's a shame. I gotta pull up pictures. Hmm. Let's see. The pictures on my phone. Oh, here we go. Okay. Mm, no, I think I'm gonna pass on it. I'm not feeling it. The tan color. Um, yeah, they got some nice stuff. Slow Bus said, "Me too. I want out of the city, but still to be close to certain stores." Yes. Um, I think the older I get, good morning, Loud Talker. The more I just like the country. I've never been a city girl. I don't want to hear all that hustle and bustle, and the traffic is would drive me insane. So I definitely don't want that. But I like the country. Hopefully they shut down. Yes, all the Pier Ones are gone. Yeah, my one of my best friends worked for Pier One, so we would get her discount, but they are all gone. Now that was my store, and then they had it online for a while, but then I guess they closed totally. So let me just go back here and look at. Oh, I know I need some more shelving for my pantry too. But what are y'all? Good morning, Jody. Miss V said, Candy, I'm going to send you some of my DIY projects. I just painted a wooden stand. Oh, yeah, send it to me, Miss V. Let me see it. I bet you would be decorating your tail off, baby. I need you because I don't know nothing about decorating. I do the best I can. I do the best I can. But I bet you be decorating. Some people just got it. My best friend like that. I told her she should have went to interior decorating school because she really, really had it. And those interior decorators make some money, y'all. Man, they make some money. Um, Glenn said, "I'm in the county part of the country part of Memphis at the Mississippi line." Oh, okay. Most folks are not popping up in my house because I live. You probably did that intentionally, huh, Glenn? That would be me, baby. I would move just so people can't even come to my house like that. Mm-mm. That's why I have to have my garage. Like I have to have a house with a garage because you might not need to know I'm home. So that's one thing my husband said. Let me clean this garage out because I know you. And of course, he want me to pull up in the garage where I'm not. I don't have to be outside getting out my car if it's late at night. But he know I like to be in that garage, baby. This is my son. I like this one. He probably don't have no queen size though. I love to decorate. I got it from my mom. Oh, Binky, yeah, you decorate well too. I remember you showed us your place. Yeah. I forgot. Yeah, we you are I remember yours look really good. Miss Fee said she working on J Band's birthday party. What how old J Band's turning, Miss Fee? I haven't heard from him either. Where y'all been? I forgot. So you do party planning too, Miss Fee, or you just doing the actual decorations for it? I need to get out of this store because I'm about to be picking up everything because I like that stoneware dinner set. Mm. Mm. He'll be third. Oh, okay. Um, okay. Focus. I love decorating. Well, look, I know you could decorate, baby. You be dressing your tail off too, so I already know you be decorating too. And I done seen your crib. Candy, yes, because I be looking at you on camera and will not answer if you pop up at my girl. Will be looking at that camera like, oh, okay. Look and telling the dog to shut up. Stop that barking. We ain't home. That's me, girl. Mm-mm. My house is not open for everybody. No ma'am, no ham, and no turkey. Mm-mm. You gotta watch them energies that come in your home. You definitely gotta watch those energies, baby. Everybody ain't meant for you, and you don't know what kind of stuff people be having on them. They walk up in your house leaving that energy, and you wondering why the dishwasher breaking and the damn washer and dry breaking. Um, yeah, Poke House is nice. Miss Fee nephew going to party. Oh yeah, baby. 30 years old. That's when you officially start to feel grown at 30. He would be okay. I read that. I do have a page on Facebook called Exquisite Enhancement. I didn't know that. Y'all go follow Miss Fee on Facebook. Exquisite Enhancement. Definitely got to support Miss Fee nephew. Good morning, Elevated Aura. How you doing this morning? Yeah, Poker. Yeah, Charlie be barking. Letting like shut up. Stop all that barking. Don't tell nobody I'm at home. Mm-mm. I'm I'm simple now with decorating because I change up so much. I can't stand clutter. Oh, okay. So you change out like by seasons? Because I know some people that change their decorations by season. They'll, change out their curtains every season and I like that, but I know I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna even lie. That's a bit much for me. Um, my house, you gotta call. Hold up, let me go back. Candy, my mom and sister are great decorators, but I have to see a picture and copy it. Me, Glenn, that's me right there. That's me. If they got the setup in the store, I just give me the whole setup. I ain't mix matching nothing because I don't know nothing about all that. I'm not that creative, but I love good furniture that will last forever. Haverty's is one of my favorite. Haverty's is expensive too. My house, you got to call before you come. You better say that, Black Beauty. And if you don't think, oh, I was in the area. Oh, okay. You're gonna be left on red sitting outside that door. Mm-mm. Don't just pop up at my house. Oh, you're right. Can't I burn that sage before they enter my house? Yes, Miss B. Pray over your home daily. Yes, yes. So y'all, one thing. So my kid's dad and I, we built the house when I was 24, 25. And with that one, we built it from the ground up, but we got it after the foundation and what it was, some other people had picked out everything for the house and we they end up falling through with the deal. So when we came, we went on ahead and we were able to pick out like the brick, the cabinet color, stuff like that. But as far as we didn't see the structure of the house, it was already up by the time we chose to go with that option. So I didn't get to do it at that home. Well, fast forward, we end up divorcing, and I left the house and moved out. I moved back with my parents about 14 months, and I went on ahead and decided to. After about the 8th month, I went on ahead and decided to build another house with the same builder, but down the street. We lived about 12 minutes from each other, on the opposite side of town in a city called Zachary, right outside of Baton Rouge. So I went, now that one, I was able to pick out everything. I picked the land that I wanted it on. My kids were 4 and 7, I believe, maybe even younger than that. But this was back in 2013. And because I remember I closed the day before Easter, that Friday before Easter, which was I think Good Friday or something like that.
But yeah, so um with that home, I was able to I would go by there every day and pray. I would see what progress they've made every single day. But you know what else I did? I wrote scriptures on the two by fours in the house. And that home was for me and my babies. I had gone through a horrible divorce. And, and I was proud because it was nobody but God that had me go through with that house because I still had another house note in my name and my VA loan was tied up in the other house, and it took me a while to get my name off of that. But I knew it was nobody but God that got me approved and everything with that house. So I literally wrote scriptures on the two by fours and would go by there and pray every day over that home. And so yeah, that's something if you ever build a home, do that. Go put them scriptures on them two by fours and cover your house. And you even sprinkle some oil in there if you need to. Um, Rita said, I even tell my parents to call before you come over. Hey, that's your house. You got to protect it. Parents or not. I don't blame you. Sonia C say, Jay gonna be dirty 30. I barely have company, and when I do, they know not to bring nobody with them. I'm a very private person. Elevator say, Candy, are you decorating your house you built from the ground up with carpet? And that's another thing. That house I did not build from the ground up. That house was built in 23. I don't know what that lady just be talking, y'all. Just be talking to hear herself talk. And I just be cracking up laughing because you just got to after finding out everything that I found out yesterday, y'all. I told you I had started feeling a little pity. Toki, if you still in here, that purse 69.99. Oh, look at this big dooney back here. Oh man, that one nice. Look at this one, y'all. That's a bigger dooney. And I love that color. But but yeah, that lady just be talking. Don't be knowing half of what she's talking about. She just one of them ones that's just a Debbie Downer. Everything is I hate this and I hate that, and you got carpet in your house, and girl, don't I'm not arguing with no crackhead. So like give me carpet, give me whatever. But I can promise you who ain't never tooted their nose. That oh no, baby. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. But yeah, that tripped me out. Built from the ground up with your carpet, baby. Glenn said, Candy, you better say it. That's why I don't let folks spend the night here. Excuse me. Unless you are close family and are college friends. I have to know folks, not folks I just met on the internet. Ooh. Yes, Glenn. I know how you get down, baby. Glenn be like, oh, they got a hotel right down the street. I get a number for it. Rita M said, just my kitchen and bedroom is done by the seasons. Oh, okay. Okay. Sonya said, Candace, can you Uber me a date for tonight since I'm home alone? Hmm. All right now, Sonya. Don't have me playing matchmaker. Look, you know me, I adore that and Uber everything else. Oh, wow, Miss C does good work. Yeah. Um, I say the Lord's Prayer as I walk through the house. Sonya C, not Uber you a man. Yeah, Pokey. She said Uber her a man, baby. Hey, 200K. Everybody laughing at you, Sonya. Oh Lord. Look, let me get on one of the websites for Sonya, y'all. We about to play matchmaker. Get your girl, Miss B. Who out there in by Charlotte? Where you live at, Sonya? They got a good uncle or a good cousin or grandpa or something. Look, to go take my girl out. Um, good morning, Joanne. Glenn said, my son is just like his mama. You can't pop up at our house. I will look at you on the camera and so will John. John probably looking at you like, You invited them? Who that is? So you just gave me an idea of dating live. I'll find some elderly. Hey, Miss Fee, there you go. Miss Fee. That sounds like a good idea. I look, I'm just gonna come on there because I just want to see what kind of guys they are. Make sure they okay. Look, let me know if we need to run some background on with me. You gotta know what you're dating these days. And I have always been like that. I used to tell my friends, "Why you should not be getting in no relationship with no criminal or nobody with no record. I mean, abusive record." Oh, okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm checking out. But yeah, because baby, I'm gonna find out what the deal is with them before you start dating 'em. I got this too. Okay. Okay. Yeah, but Miss B, yeah, do that. I'm supporting that. Thank you. Um, Hold on, y'all. And the girl, that's that powder she on, girl. It gotta be like from one extreme to the other, you know? I said it was either bipolarism, but no, now we know now. 200K said that's the fall color. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I do. That purse is really pretty. Almost what color is that? Like a not a caramel, is it? But it is. It's pretty. I love big bags. Binky Bink. I don't. You know why? Because I'm gonna find stuff to put in it. I'm gonna find a whole bunch of junk to put in it. I don't even know where I'm parked at, y'all. I've been in these people's store so long. Where do I park it? Oh, there I go. But yeah, hold on one second. I'm gonna read this to y'all. 1 second. Yeah, so this area got a Ross. This is how all our little setup is. You got a Ross, Five Below, Dollar Tree. The same little stuff every 5 minutes. You go down the street. That's what we have. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, they don't let you bring your doggone basket outside. It is hot out here. All right. Um, Sonya said I can't see the picture. 200K said she's so jealous of anyone that is doing good. Yes, ma'am, she is. And that's so sad though. That's sad to live like that. Could you imagine just always being jealous over everybody? Like, and I know being in that community, she see people. I mean, I know it's a whole bunch of 80-year-olds walking around, but I guarantee you, she probably see people she just be envying. That's just sad. I'm so glad. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not like that. Mm-mm. That sounds like that's just miserable. Um, I was so upset when our sister Moore let them people in her house. You would have thought it was my house. Yes, poking. And we stopped her that first time. That first time Fisher was trying to get over there, we stopped it. We put our foot down like, no, do not let her up in there. But then that second time, I think I had went out of town and yeah, she let the devil in.
200K. Oh, just speaking of Miss Glenn, I'll be quiet on the creek, Sonya. Where's Delira? I'm about to call my girl, tell her she got to do something with her mama because she out of control today. uh-uh. Yeah, Pokey never cared for that lady, baby. Look, never cared for her. And neither did the little short Missy Moth. She couldn't stand her either. So now it's funny because now she kissing that ass and like, girl, you used to dog that lady so bad. Oh Lord, these people funny. Yes, Miss Fee, we gotta find. We're gonna set. That's gonna be our goal. I need to get your number. We're gonna find our girl. We're gonna set up with a date. We're gonna set her up with a date. I'm loud talker 1111. I was on my computer. Oh, okay, 200K. I didn't know that was you. You be changing them names up. I don't be knowing who's who. Um, yes, Miss Fee, background chick. Mm-mm. Can't just be out here dating no anybody. Hey, Rashida, you can't just be out here dating no anybody these days. These people will tell you one thing and be a whole different creature on the internet. Man, look, I mean, we see it. Hell, we thinking this lady living this soft life and, just taking her word and thinking her word is her bond. I remember one day she said, "Oh, I don't bring nobody around my daughters. My daughters have never met no man." I remember her saying that. And so now to hear the little girl that been around Tom, Dick, and Harry little brother too, I'm like, girl, Dick, you just told us that you don't bring men around your child. And I respected her for that because I'm the same way. So I was just like, that's what's up. That tell me that you are a good mother, like you really are protecting your children. But to hear, baby, she calling everybody daddy. Hell no. Mm-mm. That's not a good mother. Um, Miss Glenn, my cousin already watching you. Oh, he said he like you. I told him she a boss. She don't play games. Well, damn. All right now, Miss Fee, we got action. Let's go ahead and get this dating show off the ground. Oh, Miss Fee said you were telling him. I mean, Glenn said you were telling him right. Yeah, look, Glenn, I ain't don't play no games. Good morning, Ashley. You don't woke your tail up, girl. Cause you cut up yesterday. Your feet should have blisters on the bottom. Cause you walked all across Fort Myers yesterday. I bet you them things dirty, dirty too. Cause Ashley cut up so bad, y'all. That girl, I think she a member of the family of Fort Myers now. She know everybody. She know every day about it now, y'all. She was like, yeah, and that's such and such cousin, and that's the god sister of this person. Like she was connecting all the dots, y'all. That was too funny. Candy, don't forget to see why I can't come in from my main page. Even on StreamYard, I don't know why. That's so weird. I wish I knew what goes on with this damn thing. Look, I'm looking. I'm pushing buttons. I don't be knowing what I'm doing. Hmm. That's so strange. Miss Fee said, me either, Candy. I couldn't stand her. Hey, Lady E. If I didn't speak to you guys, good morning. Um, Ashley, good morning. You is killing it. Yeah, Ashley is killing it on Facebook, y'all. She reached 1,000 subscribers. Has it been a month yet? I mean, you got the whole 239 now. Yo, that was so funny. They said like Ashley Page was going around, people, everybody talking about, yo, they got this girl named Ashley. Y'all gotta go check out her page, man. She going in on Janky. And it just went all the way around the 239. That must have been spreading like COVID. Oh Lord. How you doing, Lady E? They be watching Candy like a hawk. Girl, oh my God. I can't type nothing. They be spying. Everything is like, hell, and I don't even be writing in all caps. It's just like, let me see what Candy said. Let me see what Candy said. Um, oh, Ashley, you fell asleep. I figured you did. I stayed up. I was up. I had fallen asleep a couple times, but I figured you had checked out. We ain't here no more. I said, up, she out of there. Yes, Candy, this is funny shit. I've never seen so many two-faced grown women in my life. Me either. It's like you've been dogging this person for 2 years, and now all of a sudden, because you don't fool with them or no more, now you like that other person. Hmm? Oh, you just forgot that you don't like them, or you? I don't know. But that's even okay. And Glenn, you say that, but I think about, and I call her black lungs because I know some people call her black gums. I call her black lungs. Even her, you were a ride or die supporter for Bree. We know it. Used to argue with people behind Bree. All of a sudden, because you don't fool with the Mora, now you got beef with Bree and you kissing her baby, her ex-husband's ass, and you used to dog the hell out of him. So all of a sudden now you turn your back on Bree. Bree didn't do you anything. Bree did absolutely nothing. But I mean, I don't understand that part. What makes them turn on Bree all because of what? Like Amora and Bree are two different people. That I don't need no snowflakey ass friends like that. And we see that happen all the time. My son auntie, she met a man and checked his background and got scared because he was a pedophile. Oh my God. Yeah, Miss V. Damn. You better check it out before you have people around your children and stuff too. You better check it out. She was not who she posts to be. Hello, Lady E. You better say it. That's exactly what it is. People ain't what they post to be. I actually had that on a meme some years back on my Facebook. Um Blessings, Alyssa. I'm sorry, Allison Lockhart. How are you doing today? Good morning. Come to find out, she done took that girl to the damn prison and all. Lady E, I'll be damn if I take my child to a prison and it ain't even her damn daddy. Girl, no. First of all, my child ain't going to no prison anyway. That is so. What was she thinking? That's not her daddy. And then got him in the prison pictures and everything. Child, I cannot. Oh, I see why that little girl talked to her that way though. She don't have no respect for her. And I mean, and this is just the stuff that we know. Just imagine the stuff that we don't know. But you bringing your daughter to the prison to see your man and taking pictures, hugged up on pictures. I cannot. I cannot, and I would never. My daughter would never see me going to the prison to meet a man, to see a man. Mm-mm. What are you teaching? God damn, this girl got too many babies. Yeah, they got this girl. She's super young. She got she's young. She's holding a little baby. She's holding another little baby, like 1 years old hand, and she got one, two, three, four, five small ones walking in front of her. Oh my God. In this heat. Lord be with her, cause I could only imagine. And then they on this busy highway. Girl, I gotta soak my feet in some bleach. You better. You better soak them in some bleach being in the Fort Myers streets. Welcome. Thank you, Sonia, for welcoming everybody. Candy, when people front too hard on the internet, I automatically assume there's a whole different story happening offline. The louder the flex, the more I start checking the fact. Lolita, you preaching. That's a whole sermon, girl. You are absolutely right. And look at the ones that flex on the internet. Think about it. I know it really two of them for sure. Flex so hard and ain't got a pot to piss in or the one to throw it out of, and then think we don't know. That's the crazy thing. Like, who are you fronting for? Because we know that you don't have, but quick to say what somebody else don't have. But you live with your daughter. That's so true though. Loved every because I tried to warn or more about powder. 200K says she tried to warn her more about powdered donuts, y'all. Girl, do you know how to drop the link? Um, hell no. Let me see. No, how the hell I drop the link, Ashley? 1 second. Let me see. I'm on my phone. Can I drop it on my phone too? Hold on, let me make this U-turn. Let me see. Ashley, text. Oh, you text me. Text me how to drop the link. I didn't know you had text me. Hold on. Or somebody, Pokey, I know you know how to drop the link. Did you download the app, Ashley? Because I could send you, let me see if this works. I just sent you the code. If you want to go through the link, through the app, you can just post that and that should work. Let me read. Oh, there you go.
Okay, I forgot to
What's
download the app, but I,
oh, what's
I
up?
it should be fine. Hey, good morning,
It,
girl. Child, yes,
is your
I
feet
had to soak
better?
these. Girl, yes, and why some more of my cousins, girl, they just scared and they still want me to come to barbecue. I woke up this morning, girl, Fort Myers, my cousins from Fort Myers still in my inbox. They like, hey, stay on that H. I'm like, oh
Damn.
Lord, got some new. We got some new of them, girl. They coming out the woods on me, child.
What
I
the
got some
world she
kinfolk.
did?
At this point, I got more cousins in Fort Myers than Janky, girl.
What she did to these people?
I don't know, but girl, I got some kinfolk over there. Janky, that's my family in Fort Myers. That's my family. They love they sell some
Damn.
little Ashley child.
Wow.
Mm, mm,
I don't
mm.
know. I don't know. What in the hell? That girl, look, I'm looking at some of their comments. 200K said I didn't want to come off as a hater when I hit a more inbox about Janky because she left me on read. I said I will wait a few days later. Exposed. Oh
Kenny, you be
wow.
so far behind in the chat, girl. Somebody probably
Girl, I
wrote that
am
20 minutes
behind.
ago.
I was driving. Look, I was driving and couldn't look down.
Kenny, you so far behind.
Yeah, look, I'm just catching up. Nah. Hey, wind down with Shabola.
But you see what she's doing over there now on Facebook. It's just sad that she's over there trying to deflect. Every time that he get on her, she don't care if it's bad energy or good energy, as long as she can deflect off of what's going on with her. So she don't care that they're over there in the comments, dogging her out. It's just she's running. That's all this lady is good for, is running.
So what is she doing now? Somebody, Lady E
She's
said
over
she's
there
back
talking about
worrying about
Brianna's.
how somebody
Yeah,
smell.
yes. She was like, "Is
Oh
it
my God.
true that Josh spoke on Brianna's BO?" Um, she's talking about
What?
yeah, and so this is how you know when these people are weak, they start bringing up children. So now, like I said, that first post was about Josh. So she's trying to comfort this girl, children, to create this outrage. But it's not going to be an outrage because people know just who you are. But you're deflecting. If you want to go viral, if you want to talk about something, let's talk about how Fort Myers has thrown you out to the wolves. Your own people have thrown you out to the woods. All it took was for them to see a troll page
Mm-hmm.
floating around in the air, and they hopped on it, like they hopped on my page like it was the magic carpet. Now I done inherited all of your Fort Myers family because of all the dirty stuff you've been doing all your life. So you don't need to be worried about Brianna. You need to worry about how you done scammed the internet, how you done came out here and did some of the most nastiest, deceitful things to people, and now you worrying about what Janelle got to say about Brianna. First off, you and Janelle are one of the same. You, Donnell, Dawn, all of y'all are one and the same.
Mm-mm.
We don't care what Janelle came out here and said. We on you right now. That's the thing. You wanted a saga. You wanted to be the internet sister. You say you the big one, not the little one. Well, get step back into your own sector. We on the fake pregnancy sector. We on the incest sector, because allegedly
Mm-mm.
your daughter then sat up there and had a baby with her second cousin. So we in the Fort Myers sector right now. Like I don't know what you trying to jump back on with Ja and Bree got going on, but you need to come on back to the Fort. Stop running from this Fort Myers sector, cause that's what me, Candy, and more. That's where we all at right now in the Fort Myers sector.
Girl, she just want to use Bree name because she know Bree is the clout.
Hmm.
But it ain't gonna work for her. It may work for Harmony and those other people, but people know who Jenny really is. So they
Exactly.
ain't fooling with her. They know she full of shit. And girl, go find something new. Don't nobody care about that shit no more. But them
Exactly.
weirdos that want to smell her, Brianna.
Because Candy, when has it gotten so bad to where grown people gotta bring up people children because
Mm.
they can't stand the heat? If y'all was worth something, if y'all was any type of decent people, y'all wouldn't have to go that low bringing up people kids. But that's what y'all try to do when y'all get to running and y'all don't want to stand in the paint and face y'all own ugly truths. As soon as somebody starts talking about the truth about y'all run and try to deflect and bring up the kids. Those kids ain't did y'all nothing. That shit is sad and pathetic for anybody to be bringing up kids. And that's why I tell y'all all the time, I do not like bringing up kids because I'm not that weak of a woman. Now I get it, it's an eye for an eye and somebody coming for mine. But like I said, I can effectively roast me a bit
Right.
without dragging their children. I'm way
Well,
stronger than that. My mindset is just way stronger than that.
like you always say, you can tell they beat at that point because now they coming
Right.
up. They grasping at straws. So that's their last step is to go after the kids, because they
Right.
want they want her attention so much. But look how what she did with you. She just a grimy ass woman.
Exactly.
I can't even say woman. That ain't no woman. I don't know what that is, baby. But a piece of shit is what she is. Because if
It
you
is
over there talking about people smell, talking about this girl, whatever with kids, leave those kids alone. But I hope
exactly.
it's worth it. I hope all these people that's I hope it's worth it in the end. I hope they can
Mm-hmm.
look at themselves and be proud of themselves dragging kids, because that ain't worth my soul. Because I'm sorry, like,
Exactly.
one thing you do not, and the Bible tells you, God don't play about children.
Right.
So, curse yourselves. Go ahead, talk about our kids, but I hope at the end of the day that dollar was worth it,
Mm-hmm.
because you're
And
gonna have
see,
to pay for it.
exactly. So whenever days later, Dawn ass was in jail already when I found out the nasty things that she said about my kids over there on Kick. But she was already in jail, so I'm like, that's what her ass get. But she's not the only one that could get nasty. My thing is, I could drag a hoe to hell, and you gonna make something up on my kids? I'll just make something up on your son and your kids, and I know I will go straight to hell too, because she knows Brianna, right? So that hits a little different. She don't know me. She don't know me. So basically she'll be lying on me and I'll be lying on her. It'll just be the battle of who could say the most, make up the most nastiest shit. And I'm gonna come on top regardless, because my imagination runs wild. So that's why I don't even pay Dawn ass no attention, because I have already effectively roasted her. She just came out here talking about hair eater, hair eater, hair eater. Dawn is one disgusting bitch. You know, the
Mm-mm.
things that she's doing right now is just gonna come back on her. This is
Oh
not how
yeah.
you take up for your brother. This lady came out here and said that the only reason why she came for Brianna is because Brianna supporters wouldn't stop coming for her. That just shows just how weak you are. If you this woman and you could stand on your own and you got all this, then you could have came for the supporters. You didn't have to attack Brianna. But all this shit just says who you are as a person. And one thing about it, and I've always told people, Candy, that momentum will change. And that is why I would not forever stick on Janky, because the momentum will change. When you run out of shit to say and you ain't got nothing else to talk about, that momentum will change and you will be over there looking stupid. But karma don't pass none of us up. All of us is
Mm-mm.
subject to bad shit happening for us, because we all out here doing bad shit. You know what I'm saying? Two wrongs don't make a right. But we just human. But the
Right.
thing, but what you doing to them kids, Don, that shit ain't right. Because at the end of the day, I don't even know Janky kids. I don't even know your son. But even when you was out here dragging my son and my daughter on Kick, I still didn't double back and say anything about your son, because guess what? Those are innocent people. Whether you know those kids or not, like, you do not have to come out here and drag that girl kids. You have a child that you love, a son that you claim to love. You about to bring a grandchild in this world. You wouldn't want nobody doing that to that child. If you know a lot of stuff on Brianna, her personal life, who she done dated and what she done, then why you just can't stick to that? How do you get pleasure out of dragging innocent kids that had nothing but love for you? You are
Hmm.
one heartless demon, because these kids never did anything to you. Brianna never did anything to you. So for you to be out here doing that, that just says a lot about you. It looks like you didn't grow up from love, but you came out here preaching how your dad loved you so much. No, you acting like a motherless, fatherless motherfucking gremlin is what you. And I'm not. At the end of the day, Brianna is grown. She said she didn't want us defending her, but I'm just speaking on what I'm seeing. I don't watch you. I don't watch your live, but from the clips and everything that's been going on, Dawn, you wrong. You wrong. And
I
it
think
ain't
I
even
think
I'm
she's
sorry.
given up though. I think she's given up. Like, I
Yeah,
had a
she
conversation
had
with
to.
somebody, and they actually in here, and I ain't gonna say who it was, but they said she almost remind you of a raccoon or a dog that got rabies, knowing he about to die. So they, how they start acting erratic and just
Rabbit
don't
and
care
and
no
and
more.
right,
Yeah,
go to trying to bite and take everybody
yeah.
else down with them. It's
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 almost
all
like she knows something's going on. She like, "Yep,
right.
I'm about to go out with a bang. I'm about to leave here anyway.
Exactly. Like she ain't got nothing to lose. Like
Nothing to
forget like
lose."
a right. I mean, that's how she acting. She's acting like somebody that is not loved, that is not worthy. I mean, if all you got is a bunch of people that's cheering you on to have a messed up soul like that, and don't get me wrong, as far as what Dawn doing when she come out here dragging beer or whatever, I can't judge her because I done came out here dragging people. But my thing is where I stand tall at is I'm not about to do nobody kids like that, girl. You the scum. You are the scum of the earth to come out here and do something like these kids. And one thing about it, I'm not worried about not one of y'all saying anything about me because my mouth could be just as dirty too. But one thing I would not do is come out here and drag no minor kids like that. No, the minor kids at the Robert side right there on his platform and said, well, no, I don't condone nobody talking about kids, whether the kids grown or not, they innocent people. Keep the focus on the person that's out here starting it. But yet your sister is talking about kids that was once your stepkids. Brianna ain't went to her page and said not one thing about Dawn Sunshine. She has not mentioned not one thing about this lady. So, Candy, I'm just trying to figure out what they get from this. A fucking $10 super chat? That's all your soul worth. Like that's just sad to me. But that's up to Brianna to step. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because whether I felt like the courts would do something
Yep.
or not, when it comes to my minor kids, because like the courts already done told my age, your kids is grown. I can't be running up to no court.
Right.
Oh, somebody said something about my child. That's up for my grown kids. I have grown children. My son is 19. I'm sorry, 20, and my daughter is 21. So I can't go run up there talking about, oh, they doing this to my kids. But Brianna has
Mm.
minor kids, and I would try my best. I would do everything in my power to protect my kids.
Baby, I'm going to the end of the earth for mine.
Oh,
I'm
what?
telling you, baby, knocking on. I'm gonna go up there and be a damsel in distress. This lady is doing. I mean, because it's not right. It's not
It is
right. But
not.
hey, don't be surprised
Exactly.
when we get the new. And I hate to say it, but you reap what you sow. So
And
what
then,
she's doing, she got a grandbaby coming. Okay, I sure
exactly.
hope he come out here fine. Because you cursing your child, your seeds, and it may not fall upon you. It may fall upon your children. So
Exactly.
baby, but that's between her and God, or whoever. Well, she go to church on Sundays, and that's the sad part. And then we'll say, "Oh yeah," and I'm gonna be right there at church on Sunday. Oh, girl, you are. I'm scared of people like that.
What are you praying when you asking God to have mercy on you, to
You
bless
know,
you? Because you can actively come out here and, talk about or whatever you're gonna do as it relates to Brianna. You know what I'm saying? But why drag her kids? And then if somehow you end up catching a charge for it, them ugly ass people over there in that Dawn sector gonna be mad and shit, going in their pockets, throwing out money to
hmm
help you when all you had to do is keep the topic on Brianna. Dragging her kids to what shut her up, that shit is not gonna make Brianna go away. It's not gonna make her and Robert uh start co-parenting in a healthy way. All this shit gonna do is put a few dollars in your pocket and continue to turn to cause turmoil. Because at the end of the day, what I do know is that when Bree was first gonna go put those charges on Dawn in the beginning for the TPO, I already told y'all them people had already
Ashley, you still there? Can y'all hear Ashley? She might have got a call, y'all. She's coming back. Lady E, she struck Woken's page for him posting her. Wow. That lady is hell, boy. When I tell you hell, yes, Rita M. That's what she was yesterday. She was ready to reach out and touch somebody. And we was like, no, don't get yourself in trouble. You don't get no charge, because of course that's what they want from her. They want to see Bree go to jail so bad. I don't understand. And they keep on digging a hole for Bree. And Amira done slipped in that mug and been in there, what, day 12? Oh, man. Day 12. I think it's 12. I lost count. When was the 29th? Let me see what my work phone is. How long that girl been in there? Yeah, she is a fake believer going to church for the wrong reason. She's a scary one though, because she don't fear God. It's almost like she laugh at God. Like, yeah, I could do what I want to do. Her and Janky. And then I could just go to church. Okay. Them the type of people that you don't be buying them in a rainstorm because you'll mess around there and get struck. Mm-mm. I can't believe she struck that man page from posting her little ugly picture. But to hear Amora's live, and Amora is gonna play some more of those old videos. To hear that again, because it's been years since we heard all of that. It's like, girl, you was Team Bree. Somebody sent me a video yesterday. I think it was actually her. Um, I'm gonna drop the link again, Ashley. I don't know what happened. But I think it was actually Bree when she went to jail for that picture. And you can hear DOTCD in the back seat, laughing and joking, talking about her brother and all of that, y'all. I was like, this girl here, all over $400. $400. Yes, she does have some deep rooted issues, Juicy Baby. And good morning to, everybody that I hadn't spoken to. So Sean, yeah. So yesterday, Don said some disgusting things about Bree's kids. When it came to Josh and Lala, it was so disgusting to the point that people couldn't even record it. They didn't even want to hear it to record it to even give it to Bree. Amor couldn't even play it on her live because they would have shut it down. Like she has gone crazy, absolutely crazy, in the things that she has said about that girl and her children. And then the day before that, she said a lot of stuff about Mr. Walt and Josh. Um, and all of it is in a sexual manner, trying to be mindful of how I say it. But yeah, she's basically defaming those children, saying that her Bree's kids are sleeping together. She has lost her mind. And I don't, and anybody in her chat that's supporting that bull and that foolishness, I know the clipping I got that I sent to Bree. I didn't listen to it because I can't stand it. I'm telling you, when y'all send me clippings, I don't listen to it. I forward it to the person that you told me to send it to. Because I protect what goes in my ear gates. And I protect my eye gates. I don't need that in my spirit. So I don't listen to that kind of stuff. And but yeah, I sent that yesterday over, and I'm looking and I see black lungs all in the comments. That tell me right there that she didn't deserve to even be on this side. If black lungs thought that black lung slash black gums, y'all should know who I'm talking about. I'm not saying her name, but if she could be in a live where she is saying these disgusting things, baby, you didn't deserve to be over here. You wasn't worthy enough because that's scum. You need to be over there with the scum, with the riff raff, with the low lives, with the bottom. That's true bottom of the barrel. And all those people are all the same damn sandwich. I'm gonna say that like Callie, my brother Callie used to always say, they all the same sandwich. All they souls are dark. Ain't no help for them. They spirits are kindred. Sean said we were just talking about stuff like this on my live yesterday. Yeah. Sean, it was bad. It was horrible. Um, Let me go back and read some of y'all comments. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Um, I read yours. She's a fake believer going to church for the wrong reason. Yes. Oh, Elevated Aura said day 11, y'all. So it's been 11 days that baby. Oh, 11 days she's been in jail. Oh, my God. I've been lost 20 pounds in jail. That's why it's so comical that they believe her. She had no loyalty to her brother. There's no way that I would have sided with a woman over my brother. She knew that her brother did what she said. Yes. Fruity Pebble said, "Hey, Candy in chat. Um, good morning, Barbara. Yeah, Tina, she is disgusting. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to your live, Sean. I didn't see it. I didn't listen to it all. Good morning, Tammy. 200K say, I know that's right. This stuff on children is too demonic. It is, but they just cursing their own selves. There's no way I would do that to myself because I know I got to reap that back. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't want my children, I don't want my sins to fall upon my children at all. Like, so, but she just have a, I don't give a damn about nothing. I don't care if I'm living or if I'm dead. I don't care if I'm sick. I don't care that I'm poor. Like, she has a true, like, corrupt, um, no ethics, no morals. She just don't have, she just existing, y'all, at this point. She's dead. A dead man walking, a dead woman walking. She's literally corrupt and just nothing inside. And the people like that, I consider them existing. They're not living. They just existing. She's not contributing nothing to life. If anything, she's taking everything. Because it's all about woe is me and what you could do for me. Hence the Section 8 for the last 40 years. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, you ain't want nothing out of life. I mean, nothing. These people don't set goals for themselves. They don't plan trips. They they don't, they just existing. Every day look like the same day. They get up and do the same thing over and over again, like Groundhog Day. That's what Dawn is. She just existing. So we expecting more because we don't know people like this in real life. But apparently this is just her. This is her heart. And I think everybody see it now. Um Lolita said, damn, it dropped. Oh, Ashley, I'm sorry. I didn't know you was backstage. You know how I am with them comments, girl. I get to run in my mouth because I can't even see where you at no more. So if you can come back up. Lolita said, Don, think God will forgive me as a get out of consequences free card. Repentance is supposed to come with accountability, not an excuse to keep doing the same mess. She will reap what she has sown. Lolita, not just her, Janky too. They think they could just say forgive me, and that's it. No, no, ma'am. You gonna suffer consequences of that. He's gonna forgive you, but he never said that you wasn't gonna suffer the consequences of your actions. And I'm sorry, I don't want God's punishment. Let me do it by myself. I don't want to suffer. But yeah, you can't, like, and that's what I think. I think people with that mentality, like her and Janky, they think that they could just go around and do people wrong, do whatever they need to do to them, and then, oh, cause God gonna forgive me. Yeah, He gonna forgive you, but you still gonna reap those consequences. Hey, Queen Smith, hold on, Ashley. She says she's already backstage, but I don't know. It showed me. Hold up. Okay, hold up. That's not it. You know I'm on this phone, so hmm. Oh, okay. Sorry, girl. You know that I'm new to this.
Oh, I
Look,
was
on the
like, well,
phone
shoot.
is all kind of stuff going on this phone, but um,
Yeah, it is a little different. You can. I'm gonna have to show you how
yeah,
to do it. But what I
but
was trying to tell you before I got interrupted on the phone call is when I talked to this lawyer or whatever, because we was just trying to find like a good lawyer to just kind of settle this once and for all. And the lady talked to me really, really good. And she said, I just don't think that it is that, you know, your sister should spend any money on an attorney because, you know, with these TPOs and stuff, you know, they just really don't stick like that. She said, but however, all of this that's going on is going to affect that divorce stuff that's going on in Georgia. And that's where she said that's where Brianna should keep her main focus at on there because that's where it's gonna matter at.
mm,
Because of the fact that, you know, Dawn is his sister.
right, right. Oh yeah,
So
and she's not even thinking about that. Your brother is going for full custody, even though we know he don't have a chance in hell.
right.
And do you really think the judge is going to give him full custody, knowing that it's a possibility that his child will be around somebody like her that's saying these nasty things on the internet
There you go. There you go.
about children? So she not thinking about that. She gonna be the reason why her brother ain't gonna he gonna get what he got taken away.
Exactly. And you know, now it's, you know, I guess if you kind of look at it, it's like fair game when you have Amora breaking down Robert, and then you got Harmony and
Mm-hmm.
them over there breaking down Bree. That's one thing. But this is family. Dawn is not a YouTube content creator. You know, this is family. So I don't think she's understanding that, even though she might not care if she ever, you know, have a relationship with Mosky, but all of this stuff will affect Robert going forward. Now, Brianna would have to put her foot down and say, hey, you know, I tried to settle this because Brianna tried to settle this with Dawn. She literally
Mm-hmm.
reached out to this lady last summer and was like, look, you know, can you just not speak on my kids? Dawn agreed and then she backed out. So it's not like Bree didn't try to do the grown up thing and stop this. But for the, you know, for the love of a dollar, this lady continued this on. And Bree didn't care if she was out here speaking on her because Dawn had been speaking on Bree since December 2023. So that was it was what it was. But to drag her kids, I think that even Bree thought at one point Dawn wouldn't do that. And I think she felt like after that phone call that she had with Dawn, Dawn was not going to speak on her kids anymore. But, you know, Dawn is just a piece of shit. So this is how she handled herself. But essentially this will affect that divorce decree, whatever they got going on in Georgia. Y'all, I'm telling you, mark my words. This is all going to come back on Robert.
Mm. And he's gonna have his sister to thank.
Yeah. And it's crazy. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? Your daughter, this is her aunt. And regardless if Dawn has no relationship with Brianna, other kids, those are Moski's siblings.
Yep.
Like you don't have no type of self-control, no kind of self nothing. Like put the saga, get the saga off of the table. You know what I'm saying? Put the saga off of the table. As a grown woman, like you don't have no type of regards, no type of respect, no type of gumption, no nothing. You could just come out here and say, "Now, Lauren loved Dawn.
And
Lauren
that's the
loved Dawn.
thing.
I've
Those
witnessed
kids loved her at one
they
time.
loved
How do
her,
you do that?
and you out here saying she has sex with her big brother just to get people to cheer you on, just to please the crowd." This little girl, these aren't kids that disrespected you, that called you ugly, cursed you out. These are kids that, in one breath, you could say, well, hell yeah, those kids love me. I mean, they text me and ask me to show them how to cook eggs. So these are kids who loved you enough and had respect for you to call you up and ask you how to cook eggs and this, and that, and you will come out here and say they had sex with each other.
Well, Ashley got a lot of static. I don't know if y'all hear the static coming from Ashley when she talk. Talk again.
Huh? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's just a lot of static. When you
Let me see.
sound like them old parlor phones we used to have.
Oh, back in the day.
Yeah. Okay, it's better now.
Okay. But yeah, I just don't understand it. And I would just be like, dang, those kids love me. I can't speak on them now. At first, Dawn said that she wasn't speaking on the kids. She was speaking on Brianna's parenting. So when she was out here saying, she don't keep the kids' hair comb and stuff like that, that was one thing. But how can any grown person agree with this lady? Now, I have not heard no clip of Dawn saying that um Josh and Lauren did such things with each other. But I'ma just believe that, my sisters ain't lying.
Oh
Loud
yeah.
talking sisters ain't lying. So how could
You
you
know, Amora
even be
wouldn't even
okay with
mention it.
that?
Amora wanted
Right.
to verify it before she even went live, and she didn't even come back to the phone. She hit that live button. It pissed her off so bad.
How? Like literally, how? And it's not, and y'all, I'm just being for real right now. Like this ain't about no hair eater jokes, no Donna the gonorrhea dead jokes, no none of them type jokes right now. Like I'm literally asking a question, Dawn. Like how? And I'm calling you Dawn. Like not even like fuck all that Donna the dead, Dawn Hampton. Like how could you do that to those kids? Like how can your brain, like how can your heart, like how could you come out here and let something like that slip off of your tongue? You hate Bree that much. Can you say what Bree did to you? What did Bree ever do to you? Like not one thing. You forced her. The shit that Brianna did do to respond back, she literally is back doing that again. I hear it. Okay, what about now?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know why, but I can hear it when it started doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it took a lot for Brianna to come out here and do her little jokes and shit on Dawn. But I mean, this shit has gotten too far. Y'all don't hate somebody that much, or y'all got to take it out on their kids, because we all got kids, whether they're grown, minors. Y'all wouldn't want nobody doing that to y'all kids. And for anybody to feel like that's okay, that y'all mind just as sick, just like hers. It's sad. Are you
Be
talking,
in the
Candy?
audience. I think your phone went out. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. At first I
It's
couldn't.
static. Ashley, say something.
Hey, can you hear me?
It's just messed up real bad. Let me text you.
I'm gonna drop and see if that's me.
Okay. Hey, Des. I want to read some of y'all comments. We'll never lose that Dawn has a demonic influence. She has a legion spirit. She has many demons in her. Yeah, you're absolutely right. And Slow Bus said he has given her the okay. I believe that too, Slow Bus. The problem with Robert, y'all, and with Justin, they, and I said this the other day, their hate for their exes is greater than the love for their children. So that's what we see every day. Do they genuinely care about their children? No. They'll use those kids to hurt their mother because their hate is that strong. The problem is They need to love their children more. And then we wouldn't see this behavior, because to know that you have, you're trying to hurt the mom, it's hurting the child. Even the people that's tearing Bree down like that, like they did it when the girl was pregnant. They had no mercy on her. None at all. And they don't think that they're not going to face this again or see this again. Like they knew she, the kind of pregnancy she was having. They knew when her mental health was not the best. And they kept going and kept going and kept going. Oh, they will see this again. I guess the power of the mighty dollar is worth it. I'm sorry, it's not. I care about what my soul going. It's not worth a dollar to me. That's why I get up every day and work for a living. Because I want to get my money the right way. But everything that they're doing towards those kids, y'all, I promise you, they're going to see this again. Glenn said it's crazy how folks turned on them more, mostly out of jealousy. You said it's hard to hear, Renetta? Hmm. I don't know why I'm buffering y'all, because I've been in the same area for a while. Can y'all hear me now?